Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Newtrilizer. Newtrilizer is one of my favorite new mutants we've seen in the Nick Turtles cartoon series, and he's one that I was very anxious to get an action figure of, so let's go ahead and check him out. As you can see, he comes in the standard purple and green Nick Turtles blister card packaging, fully showcasing the figure within. The back of that packaging gives us a brand new bio for Newtrilizer, and below that shows off all of the figures currently available in the Nick Turtles toy line. Like I said at the beginning, Newtrilizer is a really cool looking character. A big giant mutant newt as a bounty hunter? Definitely a sweet character, and his look was translated pretty well into action figure form. He definitely fits in nicely with everything we've seen in this line so far with his style and his scale. He stands right about the 5-inch mark, so standing him alongside one of the Ninja Turtles, you can see that he's about the same height. He's just not quite as bulky as them, but he stands about the same size. So he probably could have been a little bit bigger than this, because I do believe he stands taller than them in the cartoon series, but I'm glad that he at least measures up to the Turtles. Now the sculpt on the guy is very nicely done, as his look is captured pretty well in plastic form. He's got that awesome newt head there with kind of the wide grinning mouth with the white teeth on the inside, and he's got those awesome kind of yellow and black and green eyes there with the slits going sideways. Very cool look on this character. His body is all done in sort of this dark, deep brown color, and then he's got these bright red markings on his belly. And one of the cool things about the markings is that they form the shape of a skull. So the paintwork is very nicely done as far as that goes. Now you'll notice that he does have a lot of extra bits on there, like the straps and the pouches kind of wrapped around his thighs. He's got the little kind of pouches and the little blasters wrapped around his wrist, and then he's wearing the gear across his chest. And all of that is done in sort of a kind of unpainted gray plastic. There are a lot of cool sculpted details on there, like lots of pouches going around the waist there, cool little bits of electronics that are attached, and while it would have been cool to see some extra paint deco on here, it's definitely not unexpected from this particular line. The only place that I really have to nitpick where I would love to have seen some more paintwork is hanging off the right side of his belt are Krang tentacles. Those definitely should have been done in a bright pink color rather than being just the same color as the belt. Another place I'd have liked to see a little bit extra paint deco is at the tip of his tail, where he's got an axe weapon just kind of strapped to it. It's part of the sculpt, and unfortunately, it's just the same color as his tail and the rest of his body. Now, as far as the articulation goes on this guy, the head's able to turn both left and right. He's got nice ball joints at the shoulders there, so the arms can go upwards, outwards, forwards, back. He doesn't have anything at the elbow, but he does swivel at the wrist there. He's got a nice waist swivel there, so you can turn his waist left and right. He's got the hinge joints at the thighs, so the legs can go outwards, forwards, and backwards and kind of roll around, but there's no more articulation below that, so nothing at the knees, nothing at the feet. And then if you turn this guy around to the back side, you can also rotate his tail from side to side. So he's not super articulated, but he's about right on par with everything that we've seen in this lineup so far. Now, as far as accessories go, he does include this cool little knife. It can be held in either one of his hands, but it does work best in his left hand, it seems, as it's fitted a little bit better for the handle of the knife. Another thing that I really like is he's actually got a holster on his right thigh where you can place the knife when not in use. In addition to the knife, he's also got this cool bladed disc accessory, which, just like the knife, can be held in either one of his hands. So there you go, guys. There's a look at the brand new Newtrilizer figure. Overall, I like this one quite a bit. Sure, he's lacking some paint deco, and his articulation isn't super, but he's still a very nicely done figure. The sculpt looks great. I love the bright red skull on his belly there, and he's just a cool character. I mean, this guy is basically the Ninja Turtles version of Boba Fett. He's a bounty hunter who hunts the Krang, and he doesn't necessarily play for the good side or the bad side. He's just kind of there on his own mission. And he definitely makes for a really cool figure to add to your collection. Newtrilizer should be hitting store shelves very soon, so happy hunting, and until next time.
Oh.